If you can see on this table, we have different metamorphic rocks. I have already shared with you a video on igneous rock, on sedimentary rock, and this is the third video on rocks, and we will be discussing how to identify different metamorphic rocks. To start with, we have two groups of metamorphic rock. One is non-layered, which is also called as non-foliated, and then we have a group of rock which are layered, and we call it foliated metamorphic rock. For example, I am having with me a sample of marble which has got no layer. It is without any layering. You must have seen lot of marbles with layers. So this is a kind of rock which is monomineralic, made up of calcite mineral only, and it also is non-layered. We can have layered marble also. For example, if I can show you a polished block of a layered marble, if you can see this one, you can see lot of layering in this marble. Then I have this very common marble which you must have seen on your kitchen slabs. This is another marble which is non-layered. I can also show you a marble with lot of green colored minerals. This is again a marble which is non-foliated. Now the same green colored minerals, if they come in one plane, then they will inflict layering in the rock, and this rock will become a foliated marble. So this is, you can see the folding. I have told you that metamorphism accompanies a deformation, and that's why we have this foliation. Now we have another kind of metamorphic rock which is called as cataclastic metamorphic rock, which forms due to crushing of rocks, mostly along the shear zone and fault. So I can show you some of the breccias which I am having. I don't have mylonite as such, and gouge, because it is powdered rock, so it cannot come in hand. So gouge is not there also, but you can see the breccia. You can see how different class they are cemented together with some white colored cementing material. This is just after crushing of this rock. This rock is limestone which has got crushed to form breccia. This rock is quartzite which was crushed to form breccia. You can see a bigger piece. This sample I have collected from Chittorgarh, where we have great boundary fault, and along that fault this rock has been crushed. So this is cataclastic metamorphic rock which you find either along shear zones or along fault zones. The biggest group of rocks are foliated metamorphic rocks, and depending upon its layering pattern, we have got different kinds of rock. Very thinly foliated rock is called as slate, which you can see. Most of the slates, they are blackish in color. I can show you different slates. They are very thinly layered. Why? Because they can be splitted along those thin layers. Most of the slate is black in color. This slate must have formed due to the metamorphism of shade. For example, I have got another rock which is shade, which is not completely metamorphosed. It is this rock which will convert into slate of black color. Then the next group of foliated metamorphic rock, which is very commonly found, is phyllite. Most of the phyllites, they are greenish color. They can be of grey color also. Most of them are greenish in color. So I can show you different kinds of phyllites. These are very thinly layered. In metamorphic rock, you will have some extra shining also. So if you can see the shining, this can be used in identification of metamorphic rocks. Especially phyllite and schist, they have extra shining. I have got many samples of schist and phyllite. You can see here This is again phyllite. Just observe the gloss over this rock. You can see here also, these are all phyllites. Most of the phyllites, they are greenish in color, but we have grey varieties also. For example, this sample is from Uttarakhand, somewhere from Uttarakhand. This sample was sent to me for testing it to be used as an aggregate, and this is again phyllite. It should not be used as an aggregate. In this phyllite you have vein of quartz also. You can see white colored vein of quartz. So this is phyllite, grey in color. We can also have purplish, pinkish phyllite. So this is the metamorphic rock phyllite and its precursor rock. This is shale. You see, this shale has changed into this phyllite. So shale is also purple in color. So is the metamorphic equivalent, that is also purple in color, but it is more compact, harder as compared to this rock, which can have scratch by my nail, but this rock cannot be scratched by nail. Another big group of metamorphic rock is quartzite. You see here, these quartzite, they are non-layered, they are non-foliated. One is of purple color, another is of white color. You can see a grey color quartzite also. This is a very commonly used rock as far as aggregates are concerned. So you can see this is grey colored quartzite, another grey colored quartzite, slightly brownish grey colored. All these are non-layered. I can show you some sample of layered and foliated quartzite also. See here. This is pure quartzite. 99.9% quartz is there in this sample. This sample also has talc and mica, and this is also layered. So this is foliated quartzite. Quartzite and marble both are monomineralic rock, means more than 95% they have one mineral. Marble has calcite and quartzite has got quartz. Another important group of metamorphic rock is schist. You can see here, these are the schist rock. It has got much thicker layering as compared to slate and phyllite. It has much bigger mineral. This dark brown colored phyllite has got lot of garnet mineral. If you can see here, lot of brown colored garnet minerals are there. Same is true with this silver color phyllite. In this you can see the brown patches. This is also phyllite. You can see the layers on this side. So schist is another important group of metamorphic rock. This I am telling you in order of increasing metamorphism. So next comes the gneiss, having gneissic texture. If you can see the rock here, this is gneiss. You can see layering at top as well as at bottom part, side one. You can see layering. This is the rock which has formed due to the metamorphism of granite. So if you see the color, it's almost same. The only difference which has come in is layering or foliation. So granite is converted to gneiss. The composition will remain same, but sometimes we have some new minerals coming in. For example, this is another gneiss. It is having lot of calcite also, calcareous gneiss. You can see another metamorphic rock having alternate bands of white and grey colored minerals. So it is the mineral stratification or the mineral concentration which gives us the impression of layering. In theory, I have also told you about organ gneiss. Gneiss which look like having eye-shaped minerals. So if you can see these two samples, these are the samples of organ gneiss. These are the sample of organ gneiss. So gneiss can be of different kind. Sometimes we have gneiss which has undergone foliation development twice, means they have been metamorphosed twice. If you find layers on the top as well as in the section, at both places if you can find layer, that means this rock has been doubly foliated. It has undergone metamorphism twice. So this is the rock gneiss which has gone metamorphism twice. That means a gneiss formed by metamorphism of gneiss itself. Then we have granulites which are almost similar to igneous rocks as far as their texture is concerned. So I have two rocks with me. One is granulite rich in feldspar rich granulite, and another one is charnocite, which is granulite. In India it is also known as charnocite. This is found mostly in Tamil Nadu and Kerala. This is green colored rock rich in olivine and pyroxene. If you can see, sparkles are taking place. These sparkles are because of shining of minerals from the cleavage plane. So these are the different rocks. Now ironstone is a sedimentary rock. Ironstone is a sedimentary rock. If it is metamorphosed, it will still remain ironstone. So this is a rock, banded magnetite quartzite, red in color. Same sample is here also. If you can see, the iron and quartz layers, they are being metamorphosed, and the name of the rock remains same, that is ironstone. I can show you folding in ironstone. If you can see the folding in the ironstone. So this is again banded magnetite quartzite. If you can see here, you have small anticlines and synclines within a small sample. So this much about metamorphic rocks. I would like to show you one marble, which is black colored marble. You must have heard that another Taj Mahal was to be created in front of the present one, which is made up of white marble. And the king then thought to make another Taj Mahal of black marble. So this is the black colored marble. You can see the layers also. That means this is a foliated marble. In marble also you see sparks of some cleavage planes of calcite. So this is black colored marble. So this much about metamorphic rocks. I can show you one more sample, the last sample. Perhaps I have shown it to you in sedimentary rock. This is a rock made up of ash, volcanic ash. This is called as tuff. So tuff is a boundary between metamorphism and sedimentary processes. मेटामॉर्फिज्म एंड सेडिमेंट्री प्रोसेस की बाउंड्री जो है वो टुफ है, जहाँ पे वोल्केनिज्म भी है जो इग्नियस सिस्टम का पार्ट है, एंड देन वी हैव डिपोजिशन ऑफ सेडिमेंट एश दैट इज पार्ट ऑफ sedimentary system. So many times we have gradational rock. For example, I have this rock, the last sample I am showing you. This you can see lot of mica is shining. It has got layers also. It has been foliated. This I can call quartzite also, and we can also call it sandstone. So actually it is a sandstone which is undergoing metamorphism to get converted into foliated quartzite. So I have already explained you the rock cycle. Through rock cycle, one rock is linked with another rock. So that's all about the metamorphic rocks. I will show you one more sample, though time is running out, that this is a building stone. Somebody has taken mine of this rock. He brought it to me, and you can see the foliation. I have asked him that you should cut this rock to make slab perpendicular to the foliation so that you have good shining surface. So that's all. Thank you. Please go through this video. Try to collect these rocks around you if you can find, especially at building stone workshop. There you will find many different rocks. Thank you.